Happy hour. Boy, remember the quarantine happy hours? Yeah. You know, I always wanted to write short stories, so I did. I was lucky enough that a writers group that I joined took me in and really taught me a lot. Good stuff. They really helped me do what I've kind of always wanted to do, write some short stories. So I wrote a few of them, and here's one of them. Goosebumps by Rick Nelson. Goosebumps only happen when someone or something is number one for that exact moment in time. I got the biggest case of goosebumps I ever had when I saw my son catch his first fish. My bumps were magnified because my son, Logan, had never been out of his wheelchair. He's a sandy-haired boy with big brown eyes, and he never asks a question without intently listening for the answer. He is unintentionally different in many ways. 2 weeks earlier, Logan and his mom gave me a Sony video camera for my birthday. He was so proud that he helped pick it out. He's such a good kid. I wanted to do something special with him. Just a father-son outing. I thought going fishing on a big sports fishing boat would be something he would never forget. 3 hours after meeting Captain Red on the docks, we were miles out to sea on the deck of a 48-foot fishing boat. I chose Captain Red and his boat because of the friendly way he greeted us when we passed him on the docks. His round belly, bushy red beard, and a smile that came more from his eyes sealed the deal. We'd been trolling a short time when Logan's fishing pole doubled over. The line being pulled from the reel so fast made the clicker sound like a continuous screaming noise. Something strong was on the end. Still, in his wheelchair, 9-year-old Logan had hooked a big one. The first mate took the pole and set the hook. Then he stood very close to Logan and synchronized every action in the fight with Logan's fish. He looked at me and tried to give me the pole, but I was too busy, fumbling to get my new camera out of the case. The first mate took 99.9% of the fight from the shark. He let Logan turn the handle on the reel a few times, and he halfway gave Logan the pole when he could, for the moments that really mattered. My boy was grinning so much it looked like he was in pain. My arms and legs shook as I tried to film the action. This was a once-in-a-lifetime event for us, and I knew it. After a 40-minute battle, the shark surrendered alongside the boat. The first mate grunted out the words, "Yep, blackfin." Everyone squeezed against the starboard rail, looking over the side at the now dead-tired warrior of a fish. He had fought for his life and now barely moved. Logan wanted to see. Captain Red pulled the straps of Velcro that held the chair tight, locked tight to the deck. He released the last one and wheeled Logan to the edge for a closer look. I was not ready for the reaction my little guy had when he saw the fish. Tears dripped down his face. Then he yelled, "We killed him, we killed him." My goosebumps were gone. I stood there defeated with my arms by my side. I looked at the captain, not realizing my camera was still on and recording the sad crying sounds and the deck at my feet. Captain Red looked to the first mate, and with nods there was a silent communication. I tried to regain my composure and started filming again. I saw them maneuvering the submissive shark around towards the back of the boat. The first mate opened the fish door on the back side of the boat. They used this door to slide big tuna and game fish in from the ocean and onto the deck. He brought the shark's head up to the opened door until it was almost touching the boat. Logan had a perfect view of the massive fish through the door. It was 6 feet away and right in front of him. With a pair of pliers, the first mate threaded a 4-foot-long piece of wire around the hook that was in the shark's mouth. At the other end, the mate tied a small rope. He looked to the captain and gave a nod. Captain Red bent down near Logan and said, "You caught him. He is not dead. He's just worn out. When you are ready to see him swim away, I want you to pull this rope with all your might and yank that hook from his mouth, okay?" I could not believe it, and I almost stopped filming. I wanted to step in and say, "No, I don't think this is a good idea." But I stopped short of that, not wanting to be a weak link in a manly chain. Captain Red asked, "Are you ready?" Logan looked at him and then at the shark. He moved his half-closed fist up the rope towards the shark and slowly pulled out the slack. He gripped it tight. He yanked with all his little boy strength, as he had been told to do. The hook shot out of the shark's mouth and landed right in front of him. Before the hook stopped moving, the shark was turning. Slowly it swam down, deeper into the water, and finally disappeared out of sight. Cheers and clapping started by the captain and crew were contagious. I was shaking as I panned my camera around the whole boat. I saw smiling faces, then the ocean, and then my little boy Logan. He was the only one not smiling. He was staring at that spot in the water. He had a stern look on his face. He was slowly nodding his head. He looked like he had just accomplished something great, and I guess he had. Logan helped a beautiful creature of the ocean live. Logan is now 19 years old and still in his wheelchair. He goes to college. He wants to be a teacher. I have no doubt that is what he will be. I'm sure he will be teaching something about the ocean. We have looked at the film of that day many times with different degrees of interest. The film ends with me being so excited and rambling on so uncontrollably that I forgot to turn off the camera. Put it right in the case with it still recording. The last thing you can see on the film before it goes dark is my arm and my watch. It is 4:35 and my arm has visible goosebumps. I like it. Talk to you later. Hope you stay safe. Bye.